HDMI 3.
Last little
HDMI 3.
charge at the end. Got to pass it down a distance marker.
Gutsy call by Mike Vrabel. Coming out of your own end. Young quarterback. You don't want to give it to him again. You turned it over last time and they got 3 points. They pick up the first down.
Is this where you play action after this?
It wasn't Levis that fumbled it last time, dumbass.
Levis.
Interception. Interception.
Looking for Treylon Burks. And a nice breakup by the safety, Richie Grant.
You know, we're going to end up talking about Will Levis a lot. That's a great play on the defensive end. You had some pressure, you had a throw that was supremely accurate, and then you had a defender coming in right at the last second. Doesn't really turn the receiver too much at the end, and I like the non-call right there by the officiating crew.
Great play defensively, but I give Will Levis a lot of credit. He wanted to go to DeAndre Hopkins, who fell down on his route. He adjusted, goes downfield, and throws a really good ball.
On 2nd and 10, they'll motion Burks and hand it off to Spears, tripped up through the line. So Will Levis, a lot of folks anticipated he would be a high first-round pick, but he fell through that first day and into the second day. The Titans traded up to get him early in the second round. He was the 4th quarterback drafted, and he will already be the 3rd rookie quarterback that this Falcons defense is facing. There's his family, his sister's looking on.
Everybody proud and excited for that first time you get to see your brother or your son play. It's a special moment.
Get in there!
Against the top 10 defense statistically. Makes the completion to the wide side of the field to Kyle Phillips.
Well, you're in a situation again where you can think about going for it. They've gone for it with the fake already and bringing the punt team in, but that was a nice throw. He did a good job. Yeah, well, he went through his progressions, too. That was his 3rd read and went through his progressions, found his receiver, made a nice throw, got a completion.
We think Ryan Stonehouse will punt this one away. Mike Hughes is back around his own 10-yard line.
Promise you, Atlanta is ready for it.
Stonehouse is going to have to take a little bit off of this one so he doesn't kick it all the way through the end zone.
Yeah, he has a hammer.
All-Pro second-teamer last year. Hughes will stay away from it.
I mean, you're right. I mean, he did not hit his normal punt. He hit end over end because he has such a strong leg.
Desmond Ridder and the Falcons. 3-0 lead.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro. Sean.
Do you mean this one? The one with titanium? It's so light, don't touch it. Maybe stealing wishes from the birthday boy is not your best plan. Switch to Verizon and get iPhone 15 Pro on them. What? Yep, and on an amazing network.
And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties.
Yeah, that ship is sailed. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go. Come on now.
Get iPhone 15 Pro, Apple TV 4K, and 6 months of Apple One. All 3 on us. Only on Verizon.
Oh, it's about to be a party in here. BetMGM's got all the sports betting in one place. And it's live, baby. Come play some money lines in real time. We got second half spreads and third set winners as they happen. Overs hitting in extra innings. Live is where the action is at. Let me get these people a promo. There it is.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's serves up bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and a cheeseburger and fries for just $10.99. Hey, it's 3 for me, not 3 for us. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Andrew just saved big on a laser hair remover at Amazon. Because less hair, more hair.
A truck is a tool, but a Ram is life. It's the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. Nice. Discover how Ram powers all the lives you live during Ram Power Days.
During Ram Power Days, get 4,000 retail cash allowance on most 2023 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss this great offer. See your local Ram dealer today.
To raid the cage, here's how it works. Are you ready? This ex-NFL star has 50 seconds in the cage to grab as many big prizes as he can. But he has to get out before the doors close or he loses it all. Will he make it? You just gotta watch. New Raid the Cage, Friday at 9, 8 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Back here in Nashville, a lot of these Tennessee fans have been loving the throwback Oilers uniforms, but no one may be as excited as Titans owner Amy Adams Strunk. When I spoke to her this week, she said when they first got to Nashville, it was really important to create their own
Go, Bijan.
Bijan Robinson on the carry, Jack Gibbons.
Come on, Ritter, light it up.
About that surge that Derrick Henry has. Bijan Robinson has it almost the same with that speed, and he's 220 pounds. People forget that because they're so infatuated with his ability to stick his foot in the ground and make somebody miss.
Got the fullback Keith Smith in the backfield with him.
Get rid of it, get rid of it. What are you doing? You just sat there and waited for him to get you.
Second sack, and
what
it's
the?
a loss of 10.
And Ritter just has to get rid of this ball. It's not there. You go play action. Okay.
Get rid of it right there. It doesn't even.
You had a good play on first down. You're going to be in a man.
That's his fucking problem right there.
Third down, and
He takes way too many sacks and get rid of the ball.
I think the interceptions that he's thrown lately are in his head, so even throwing the ball away there would have been intentional grounding in the pocket because he's under extreme pressure.
Third and long. Ritter deep down the middle, and the overthrow.
What are you doing?
Kyle Pitts, and it's fourth down.
The hell, Ritter?
It's a really good sequence by the Tennessee Titans there. To get a team off the field, once they get a successful first down play, that run by Bijan Robinson, and then two pass plays where your quarterback is harassed.
Come on, Ritter.
Simmons. You understand why a guy gets a big check when he shows up like Simmons does? And Ritter says, I always wanted to meet the guy, but I didn't want to meet him on second down.
Yeah, how about a 4-year extension, $94 million for Simmons this year. Eric Garror is the new punt return man.
Wow.
And just up off the practice squad, he gets the Titans out to midfield, but there is a flag on the play, and everybody's pointing towards those Oilers/Titan jerseys.
I thought we were going to see a little Billy White Shoes Johnson there for a moment, but he took off up the middle.
Nice throwback.
Here in the return, holding, receiving team number 56.
Back him up.
10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, timeout.
That's Armani Rice, third-year man out of Georgia. Henry, and the Titans ready to go back to work.
Damn commercial, man.
There is no way I can put into words what Bolts of Honor Scholarship means to our family.
Dude, dog food in the fridge?
It's not dog food. It's Fresh Pet. Real meat, real veggies.
Real weird.
He was bad luck anyway.
You aren't made for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but Entyvio is. In clinical trials, Entyvio helped many people achieve long-term relief and remission. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur. It's time to ask your healthcare provider about Entyvio. Go to Entyvio.com to learn more about the #1 prescribed biologic for Crohn's and UC. Entyvio, Entyvio, Entyvio.
This is the best thing we've ever done.
What about the kids?
I said what I said. What about the deck next?
I could be a grill guy.
But the mudroom could use some work.
I'm still thinking about grilling.
Made for more. Valspar, available at Lowe's.
Fries or fries and rings, BK combo, so many things. Iced or frozen drinks your way. Put some choice back in your game. At BK, have it your way.
Keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King. Combo your way at BK. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Broadway in Nashville, just across the Columbia River from Nissan Stadium. 3-0 Atlanta with the lead over Tennessee. 4:20 to go.
You know, those people at the bar already.
And the debut of quarterback Will Levis, the rookie out of Kentucky, due to the
rooftop bars
injury. Getting his first start as the trade deadline looms on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta. Is that holding?
That Henry and Hopkins and Tannehill are going to stay, but of course anything can happen in the next couple of days. Is this the last time maybe they see him run here?
Well, you have your new general manager, Rand Carthon, has come in, made a big move this week. Tough for coaches and players when you get rid of a player who's as good as Byard was. But he has to do what he believes is in the best interest of the team as well. The long term, trying to pick up picks. I think if he got the right offer, I think he would listen to those offers. If you don't get the right offer, you don't make a move.
Henry and Tannehill could go at the end of the season. But a shot there to run.
That's like Jay started talking about players who, and you're talking about a couple of Hall of Fame caliber players in Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins, who just signed.
He called Jay Feely Jace. That's his son's name. He plays Colorado.
Their careers to go, so they should have some say-so on this. But Rand Carthon said, "I'm not making calls, but my phone is still on the hook, so I'll listen if somebody calls with a great offer."
Short yardage here on third down. Go big. They
hands up.
And Henry with the catch out of the backfield for the first down. Of course, short term, there's always a possibility they stay. Levis is a hit at quarterback, or Tannehill comes back strong. Their schedule is manageable, you would say, right? That they could get to 500 or better.
And not giving away the ship either. You're looking at players who, especially in Derrick Henry, who earned the right to almost make his own decisions and to play out his string here and get this team back in the playoff hunt if they can.
Couple of division championships under Mike Vrabel that reached the AFC Championship game. Levis off the fake, looking for Hopkins. He's got it.
How is that not offensive pass interference? Was he pulling him?
Jay, I talked to DeAndre Hopkins at practice, and one of the things that he is so good at.
Wow, what a bunch of home cooking right there. Look at him. How is that? What the?
AJ Terrell is thinking, hey, I'm the one getting whipped around here, but DeAndre Hopkins kept his balance, kept his eyes on the ball.
Good throw by Levis, better catch by Hopkins. But I think AJ Terrell might have been thinking about those 3 penalties that he had last week going up against Evans.
Well, got burned for long TV by Evans. Now a 47-yarder for DeAndre Hopkins.
Wow.
His first touchdown allowed since week 12 of the year.
How is that? Right in front of the fucking ref, too? Oh my God.
I don't know a Jay from State Farm.
But just imagine, Mahomes and my auto.
Best bundle in the league, baby. Man, why can't Patrick change his name? It could be Kelsey, and Kelsey, how much you can save by bundling home and auto. Yeah? Can you make the letters smaller?
Oh, auto, let's go. Come on, Mom. Shit, put your jersey on.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, there's a shot of adrenaline for the entire franchise in the city of Nashville. Will Levis, in his debut, his first touchdown pass, linking up with DeAndre Hopkins.
You know, a lot of times these players wear heart rate monitors at practice. Will Levis, I would love to see a heart rate monitor that was on. It might have exploded. He was so excited running down the field. So that is a great feeling. You throw one up, you know that it's going to be maybe contested, and your guy comes down with it. The only thing missing, Billy White Shoes doing the dance in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. Billy White Shoes was at the Falcons when I started my career. Great job by Tim Kelly so far of understanding his quarterback and what he does well and trying to put him in situations to win, running the ball, play action shots, and then the offensive line has done a good job. They had nice protection on that play and giving him an opportunity.
We're going to bring in Gene Steratore.
Did White Shoes actually play?
There was some jostling and jockeying for position.
He grabbed the back of his shoulder and pulled him around.
Yeah, there was, Beth, and I think the hand fighting was good on the front end here. We see good hand fighting, but then when you watch DeAndre Hopkins put that arm around, kind of spin the back, and then propelled himself to the inside.
Right in front of the ref didn't call shit.
I think you look at those plays sometimes and say, if that were the defense, would you want to foul? If the answer is yes, then you want an offensive foul in that case as well.
Everybody's pointing at me in the booth. I didn't do it, but I still approve of it.
You think it should have been offensive pass interference as a receiver?
I think you probably should have dropped the flag there.
Well, they're both fighting early. I think that's the argument.
I think DeAndre gained an advantage late in the play there.
They had 45 yards of offense before that play, 47 yards on the touchdown. I think in Atlanta, the consensus would be they wanted a flag on that one. Cordero Patterson's going to bring it out.
Go, Cordero.
Shut out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Hey, don't miss the Paramount Plus exclusive event. It's South Park
and
Panderverse. Now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. Throwback weekend with Oilers in the end zone, the Columbia blue and red jerseys on the Tennessee Titans, and now they have the lead over the Falcons with 2:23 to go here in the first. Ritter, play action, Blaze.
Yes, Drake. Yes, Drake.
He's got first down across the 35.
You know, we had pressure last series with Ritter in the pocket, so what does Arthur Smith do? He gets him outside the pocket, a little play action to hold that defensive line, get Ritter out in space so he has a comfortable throw and a nice finish by Drake London.
Yeah, first 3 first downs were runs, so you go play action, go away, get a nice chunk.
Bounce it. Come on, Algier.
To get to the edge. Maybe
down.
One, did the ball come out for the Titans? The initial call here was the whistle had blown the play dead. But for Arthur Smith now in year number 3, of course, they had some salary cap issues to deal with the last couple of years.
Yeah, you got Vrabel on the sideline holding the challenge flag in his left hand, thinking about
why. He was down, you dumbass.
I think he's looking at the Jumbotron for the replay. Falcons get the snap off. The big hit, Pruitt, taken down by Eric Garrard. Let's revisit. Let's see if that ball popped out.
Looking at his right knee, down right. It looked like it touched right there. Now the ball comes out. It was close.
3rd down and 6. Trips left. Ritter looking that way. London. And they're going to hold him a yard short.
Go for it.
Down.
Go for it.
I think you're in the cold zone if you're Arthur Smith right here. This is a chance to maintain control of the football, not give it back to the Titans.
Well, if you're Philadelphia, you're going for sure. I mean, we've seen that all throughout this year and last year. They've been so successful with that push-push play, and everybody in the NFL trying to emulate it. As a defense, you have to have an answer to try and stop it.
Well, and they're down to 15 seconds now. Arthur Smith may have to take a timeout here before he decides what he wants to do. And the clearance
let the corner run out. Yep.
We'll let that clock go. 7-3 Tennessee in front of Atlanta. Decision coming for the Falcons as we get in Nashville.
Would you marry me?
Thank you so much. Cheers to you.
Oh, gotta go back. Be right back. Gonna grab a beer too.
Buy the Google Pixel 8 Pro from Verizon and get Pixel 8 Pro and Pixel Watch 2 on them.
Chipotle's carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and hand-chopped cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever.
Are we here to win? To be immortalized by our victory? Or are we here to enjoy some crisp barefoot Pinot Grigio? We're here to do both. I might not know which wine to pair with what, but you better believe I know how many bottles to bring, Ryan. Yeah, sure, wine and football can be complicated, but enjoying them should be easy. Let's enjoy ourselves!
Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Booking.com. Vacation ideas?
A ski resort.
How about a hotel with a spa for mom?
I like that idea.
Play ball in more places. Booking.com. Yeah.
Is it possible to fall in love with your home before you even step inside?
Discover the Magnolia Home James Hardy collection. Available now in siding colors, styles, and textures. Curated by Joanna Gaines.
The light binder's ready.
Can you order me like 400 more of these headphones?
World's on fire again. We're so back. SEAL Team, starting Thursday on CBS.
New CBS 4.
This is NCIS.
Welcome to Australia.
NCIS Sydney, Tuesday, November 14th on CBS.
Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Quarter number 2 coming up. The Titans leading the Falcons 7-3. And after talking about it, on 4th down, the Falcons will punt it away. Bradley Pinion with Eric Guerra back inside his own 10. They've switched up their punt return man this week. After Kyle Phillips had some issues mucking punts, so make a fair catch around the 12, and we will get more of Will Levis, James.
You know, I think he has been on point. Even the pass that when they complete was on the money. That soft toss to Derrick Henry before he had the deep pass to DeAndre Hopkins. Two totally different throws. And it was funny when Jim Kelly talked to us. He said, I wanted to see a radar gun on one of his early throws because he has a strong arm. And he talked about his mechanics, really getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Almost as quick as I remember Phillip Rivers, who played with the San Diego Chargers, would get that ball out of his hands quickly.
I've been impressed so far. He's processed really well and been decisive.
ID in the right linebacker. Henry is the lone setback. And Derek has it. Chopped down around the 15. Let's go back to the studio. JB and Phil have an update for us.
A Dallas pick 6. DeRon Bland gets Matthew Stafford. This is his 3rd interception for a touchdown this year. 30 yards out. Puts the Dallas Cowboys up 17-3 over the Rams. Back to Beth and the crew.
Thanks, guys. So the Cowboys off to a good start today. Got an injured player. It's Caden Ellis, the leading tackler for this Falcons defense. And we'll be back in a moment.
The park is never more than a pour away. Yellowstone. Bourbon for all.
Right now, Sonic's small hand mix shakes are $1.99 all day. It sells itself, so I'll just list flavors in my sexy voice.
Chocolate, strawberry,
peanut butter. $1.99 small classic shakes all day at Sonic.
This is a story that makes everyone cry. Laugh cry, ugly cry, and definitely totally not cry. But it's okay. You can always blame it on the altitude. Peace of mind. If we make a change, my site's not going to go down. And just knowing that I have a platform that we can rely on, that is gold to us. Start your free trial today.
It's that time of year. Peak screaming is here. From eerie delights to creepy sights and the freakiest of frights. Stream the collection. Paramount Plus. Scream. I mean, stream now.
Starting middle linebacker Caden Ellis into the tent on the sideline. So that is the second starter that has been knocked out of the game, at least momentarily. Grady Jarrett is also out.
What? That would be a huge loss if you don't have Grady Jarrett the rest of the game.
Levis keeps and his tight end, Lukaku, for a first down. Pickup of 12. We saw in pregame warm-ups, Jay, they were moving him out of that pocket quite a bit.
And we saw this a lot in practice when we watched on Friday as well. Getting Will Levis on the move, utilizing his legs. He moves really well. He's very strong, can run the ball, but utilizing his athleticism, getting him outside, and he's doing well so far. Staying within himself, taking shots when there's air. Nice passes down the field to Hopkins and Burks.
Look at that accuracy on all the short passes. That's exactly what you want, especially from a guy with a big arm who may try and throw it too hard, but he's been really good on the touch passes.
7 of 8 throwing.
Get him, yeah!
Brady will get to him here and take him down at the 25-yard line. One of 6 new starters on this renovated Falcons defense.
You mentioned renovated. It is like one of those home improvement shows, but they actually bought a new mansion. $180 million on their free agency? And really, the kingpin of all of that is Jesse Bates on the back end. He is a dynamic player. May play free safety, but he makes a lot of tackles in and around the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 12. They'll put Spears in the slot.
Incomplete.
And the ruling is incomplete at the 30, looking for Spears. Amanda?
Hey, let's update you on a couple injuries here with the Falcons. First of all, Caden Ellis spent less than 5 minutes in the injury tent. He is now back on the field, number 55. Grady Jarrett, you guys talking about him. He hurt himself early on with a knee injury early in the first quarter. Back to the locker room. He is still back there and questionable to return.
Caden Ellis hurt himself coming up, hitting Derrick Henry. That's hazard pay right there when you got to go hit a guy that big.
He's back out there, 3rd and 12.
Look at Bates on the line of scrimmage there, Jay.
Falcons look like they're coming.
Get in there, Bates. Oh, he drops back.
Back into coverage. They set up the receiver screen.
Come on, no first down. 4th and 3.
To the 35, but that's a couple yards short after a gain of 10.
Good first step, quickness by Kyle Phillips. But on the other end, you jam up DeAndre Hopkins. It is a battle over there.
And DeAndre's still grabbing him and pulling him.
That is what defenses have done to DeAndre Hopkins all year. He's faced press coverage 42% of his routes, 3rd highest in the NFL. They know he's such a great route runner and savvy.
Look out for the fake.
Jam him at the line of scrimmage, get the press coverage, and try to not let him get off.
This time Stonehouse can boom it. And it's fielded inside the 5-yard line.
What are you doing?
Special teams for the Falcons.
Oh my God!
Smart decision there. Let it go into the end zone. You're going to get a touchback. That is not a smart play. 63-yard bomb, but you should have let that ball go into the end zone.
Wow. What a dumbass.
All flights have been grounded.
The distance is nothing when home means everything.
While other sauces rush, we take it slow. Simmering sweet Italian tomatoes in open kettles. Slow is good. Unless you're face to face with a linebacker. Rayo's homemade. Make every day delicious.
I'll deal with this tomorrow. You won't.
It's ripe in here.
My eyes are watering.
Look how crusty this is.
It's just too much. Not with this. Good advice.
When stains and odors pile up, it's got to be Tide.
Everybody get on your feet. You make me nervous when you're in your seat. Take off your shoes, off your feet. But do the things that can't be beat.
Lunch? Yes, please. That'll be $23.
Your ad says it's free.
It is for our economy ultimate passengers who paid extra.
I'll just have water.
Okay, cash or card. For water?
Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro. Check it out. Made with titanium.
We do have free movies. With the purchase of headphones.
I'll just use my iPhone.
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone with any popular plan. Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
NFL football, Little Caesars, and my lucky chair. I'm not changing anything.
Gerald gets it. He knows the four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is officially delicious.
Pizza, pizza.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Pizza Pizza. And by Grey Goose. Vive la vodka.
Vive la vaca.
Images of the 16th annual hometown huddle.
All right, now.
Send out the entire team into the community to do public service work simultaneously. They went to 8 different locations around the city of Atlanta for that good work. They will start.
Go, Bijan. Go, Bijan. Damn.
And taken down. B.J. Robinson hit by Jeffrey Simmons. The offense has been a little slow to start today.
Name's Bijan, not
The Tennessee
BJ.
Titans knew coming in that they were going to have to set edges, that they were going to have to play well up front to stop this run. So much outside zone, James. And they knew coming in, we got to be disciplined, stay in our gaps, set edges outside, try not to let this running game get going.
And as good as the Atlanta Falcons line is, I'm not sure if there's somebody who can really block Jeffrey Simmons one-on-one.
Does anybody?
Ball batted down at the line. Was that Simmons?
Wow.
Right on cue.
Get the fuck up. Come on, get on line.
And it's third down.
He's such a big man.
I mean, you got a whole lane right over there. You throw it right over. You try to throw it over top of him? Come on.
Third most in the NFL. Watch how quickly he gets off the ball. He comes in there, big pressure, pushes it in, and able to make plays, clock the pocket. You talk about it, and coaching her, he's able to redirect. So he can get blocked in one direction, shed that block and go the other way. That lateral and quickness.
Third down at 8.
Turn around!
Robinson wasn't ready for it.
What the fuck, Ritter?
Arden Key made this ball come out a little early because Ritter's thinking, I have the guy I want to throw to, got to wait for him to get to his depth. But when you can feel that pressure on the backside, you're in trouble.
I think Ritter was a little quick with that ball, but if you're Bijan Robinson, you have to understand, too, it's third down. He's going to get this ball up quick. I got to get my head around it.
Second 3 and out in their last 3 possessions.
The chance for the Titans to get this ball back across midfield here.
Bradley Pinion with a good boot, chasing Guerra back inside his own 35. Outstanding coverage. Stop there. Nothing on the return.
Napoleon Bonaparte, the greatest leader in the history of the world. You are just a brute. He's brave, but he's popular. This vermin has routed Europe. He wants to be great. I'm not built like other men. But I will win by fire. Napoleon, rated R, exclusively at theaters Thanksgiving.
They're really trying to hammer in that shit, ain't they? History that really don't matter anymore.
Time to spare? Maybe someday. Tonight, Panera. Solving crunch time and dinner with one easy swipe. That's big. Freshly prepared with clean ingredients. Panera.
There is no way I can put into words what full means to our family.
Garbage time. That phrase never sounded quite right, because no part of football is meaningless. So while some folks see garbage, FanDuel sees treasure. We see spreads to cover, overs to hit, and chances to live bet from the first down to the final whistle. So don't just watch football this season, cherish it. Bet $5, get $150 bonus to get FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Tonight,
listen to music that comes directly from the soul.
a trip to the crossroads, birthplace of the Delta Blues. 60 Minutes tonight. Join the biggest show on television for its explosive second season.
When you finish what they started.
Yellowstone Season 2 begins tonight after 60 Minutes on CBS.
It's been a rough go offensively for Atlanta so far. Just a 42 yards on 16 plays. And Tennessee with the 7-0 lead, or 7-3 lead here with 11:13 to go in the quarter.
And we were talking about it, why they brought Malik Willis in there on that first play. You know, they have the fumble, and we haven't seen him since then. If Will Levis keeps playing well, why bring him in again?
Derrick Henry, the deep man in the eye. He'll take the pitch off the left side out to the 39-yard line as we check in with Amanda.
Beth, we've heard about that intensity with Will Levis, and we saw it by all means after his very first touchdown throw in the NFL to DeAndre Hopkins. Every person on the sideline coming up to him, congratulating him. The only person who wasn't smiling was Will Levis himself. He kept that intensity about him. And by the way, the viral videos we saw of him eating the banana with the peel on, the mayonnaise, and the coffee, he claims he doesn't do it anymore. But I heard Jay Feely might.
He's mature now. You know, he's mature. He's a starter now. He can't do that, Amanda.
Play action here for Levis. Cocks that arm, looking for Hopkins. All kinds of contact with A.J. Terrell, and no flag.
Should be offensive pass interference again.
At the top of his route, DeAndre Hopkins is not open, although he knows he wants the ball.
Offensive pass interference again.
Remove and a lot of theatrics there at the end. So
D-Hop got away with one.
That's a non-call
EJ
right
may have
there.
got away with one, too. He put his arm around and kind of pulled him down. He's trying to go back through the...
You're kidding me, right? He grabbed him and pulled him and pushed him.
Against DeAndre Hopkins, you know it's going to be a physical contest, and he's going to use every trick in the book he can to try and come up with the catch.
Wow. Hopkins grabbed him and pulled him past him.
Titans against the four-man rush. Looking for a deep ball again. And
Out of bounds.
steady in bounds. No.
He was 1 foot down, he couldn't get that second foot in bounds. That's another great touch pass by Will Levis.
Well, they went 3 by 1. They had Burks on the backside. They got singled up A ball that could be caught. It could stay in bounds. That left foot looks like it's out. There's both.
He didn't have possession.
The left one, if
The
it
right
was
one
on
never
the line.
touches.
Oh, the right one, no, he drugged the toe before that. So that's the drag of the toe right there.
He's got to have possession. The left one comes down anyway. It's out of bounds as well. It was close.
Well, it's been about the punters here the first few minutes of this quarter. Both guys with a 60-yarder. Stonehouse is going to try for another, and a fair catch again inside the 10-yard line by Mike Hughes, 54 yards on that kick. Fight for field position right now in Nashville.
This time, we would like the family members to move forward and put on your soldiers' Army one-star badge.
With Boost Infinite, get iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and save up to 40% on your monthly bill. Transcend to a wireless utopia and experience America's smart network. With unparalleled coverage from 3 of the nation's top wireless networks. No trade-in needed to get iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. Save up to 40% on your monthly bill and enjoy the latest iPhone every year with unlimited wireless.
Hey, Coach, I brought Tostitos.
Why is Michael Parsons in?
Whoa.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Judy.
We make a great team.
Full-time fans, your devotion always delivers. But you deserve a reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Field goal race.
We're Whitney and Asher Siegel, and this is Flip Philanthropy.
Got it.
This isn't your typical home flipping show, and we're husband and wife, so we'll get around.
Join the biggest show on television. Seems all the stories I've heard are true. For its explosive second season.
What are you up to?
You finish what they started.
Yellowstone Season 2 begins tonight after 60 Minutes on CBS.
Tennessee with the lead over Atlanta. The NFL on CBS streams live on Paramount Plus all season long through Super Bowl 58, including next week's must-see matchups. Try it for free today. Second possession in a row that will start at their own 7-yard line for Atlanta. And they'll run it with Tyler Algier out across the 15, a gain of 8.
This offense just needs to get a couple of first downs. They need to settle down, get a couple conversions, get first downs, and get back to playing the way they have been playing and moving the ball the last few weeks.
Come on now.
Going without a huddle.
It's Algier again, slammed in the backfield, and he'll lose yardage.
Ritter, you should have kept it on the fucking left side.
The first guy there, loss of 2.
We got to talk to him. What an unbelievable story. Maybe the most enjoyable.
Carr. Everybody knows it's going to go right.
Yeah, look at Arden Key get in there as well. A couple big plays.
Third down completion will move the chains to Kyle Pitts.
Come on, keep it moving.
Issues.
Keep it moving.
Kyle Pitts. Too big for the nickel corner. Too big for your safety. Too fast for your inside linebackers. That slant pattern could be there all day long if the Falcons want it.
No team uses their tight ends as much as the Falcons do, and another completion to Pitts.
And there was a lot of questions about why they weren't using Pitts more throughout the season. He wasn't healthy. I mean, going back to his time in London when the team was playing there, he wasn't moving well. He didn't practice. But you're seeing a healthier Pitts who be used a lot more.
Ritter, another completion. This one to Drake London, so they're picking up the first down. They're doing it with a quicker tempo.
Yeah, and that third down conversion was huge. Now, not to give the ball back to this Titans offense that has been effective moving the ball, and Will Levis has done well. They needed to get first downs. Now let's see if they can get down into position to try and get some points.
Bet those last couple plays, Jeffrey Simmons was on the sideline.
Ball is stripped loose.
Simmons.
Still on the ground. They're wrestling for it. Waiting for the officials to signal. Titans come out of the scrum with the football, and they've got it.
The Titans have done a line change. I know we've got a hockey team here too, but they've done a line change. And when Jeffrey Simmons came back in the game, there was a different tempo from the pass rush crew, Jay.
Yeah, he's just so special. He gets in there.
He gets the handoff.
And he gets the handoff. But really, that's Desmond Ridder has to protect the ball. 3 times last week, he was loose with the ball. As you're coming up running in the pocket, you can't let it dangle.
He's got to
bring it up and bring it up to the chest, James, and protect it better.
The 340-pound man won.
3 fumbles a week ago, and he coughs up another one here, and that sets up Tennessee after the Al Shire recovery of the Simmons strip.
You think, sudden change, go deep. Sudden change, hand it to Derrick Henry. Let him pound it up in there.
They'll fake it to Henry and now throw it to Derrick. And he rumbles for 9 or 10. They're going to spot him down at the 24. And let's head back to the studio for an update.
Quick strike Miami. Quick is right. Tua Tagovailoa, a 1-yard touchdown pass to Cedric Wilson. And that put the Dolphins up over New England 14-7. Back to Beth and the crew.
All right, the Dolphins with the lead. Thanks, guys. Tennessee threatening here.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. I could have had a lot of those. I'm tall. I could stretch out for 3 feet.
Out of the gun. And they will give it to Henry, trying to leap over the pile for the first down. Looks like he got... Well, initially it looked like the first down spot. Let's see where...
No. I think he's going to be a little short.
Big moment here for the Atlanta defense.
I think because he goes vertical, he ends up a little short. If he stays on his feet and just kind of pushes the pile, I think he picks it up. But who am I to tell a guy with 8,000 career yards? Well, up here it's a little easier. Up here it's a little easier to run the ball.
Condensed formation.
3rd down and 1. The handoff is to the tight end coming off the end of the line. A cut roll, and he's got the first down.
That is exquisite ball handling from Will Levis, because, Jay, imagine how many times he's actually practiced that play. Maybe 3 at 3/4 speed when they're kind of going through it in shirts and shoulder pads.
And Amanda talked about how valuable the week off was, the bye week for Will Levis. Those things exactly are so advantageous. And there now we got Malik Willis back in the game.
Willis.
Crowd's not happy.
He's going to keep. Pushes his way down to about the 16-yard line. So interesting development here. The crowd, some of them were booing. Others were trying to keep it quiet for the offense.
Well, I think when your young quarterback, Will Levis, is playing really well and been effective, even if you had some plays going in and some things that you wanted to do with Malik Willis, allow him to stay in and stay in rhythm and keep running this offense.
Although if you've gotten up in front of the team or the offensive unit and you said, we have a package, we're going to do it this way, this is what we're going to do, and if you don't do it, if you don't adhere to it, because the first play was a bad snap, that wasn't Malik Willis's fault. Now he picked up 3 yards, so everything is kind of good.
2nd down, back to Will Levis. Hopkins on the line, and he spins into the end zone. 2nd connection, Levis to D-Hop.
Jay, that was DeAndre Hopkins at his best. Yes. Running a short crossing route. That ball's actually behind him. He reaches back. There's no bobble, no wiggle. When he comes through at full speed.
Oh, I can't believe this.
That's a heater. He just picks it up. And then he puts it in those extra large hands, and it looks like a little pea in those hands.
Yeah, that was just special. You could see what makes DeAndre Hopkins so good on that play.
And he's got it. The debut of Will Levis finding Hopkins twice at a 14-3 Oilers-Titans lead.
Everything I do that's for my health is an accomplishment.
Concerns of getting screened faded away to my astonishment.
My doc gave me the script. I got it done without a delay.
I screened with Cologuard and did it my way.
Cologuard is a one-of-a-kind way to screen for colon cancer that's effective and non-invasive. It's for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider for Cologuard.
I did it my way.
Doors take us places.
So you bought a
To
place?
new adventures. Planned and unplanned. They need to go for your mama and connect us to family.
I didn't get it.
Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors.
I did get waiter number 2.
Because they know you. They can help you create a comprehensive plan for your full financial picture and personalized money management with the right balance of risk and reward. Doors were meant to be opened.
Excuse me.
The new Barbecue Ranch Chicken Crunch from Jimmy John's is here with house-made barbecue ranch sauce, all-natural chicken, and crispy tortilla strips. All of that sauciness comes as a sandwich or wrap. Sandwich or wrap. Sandwich or wrap. For a limited time at Jimmy John's as a sandwich or wrap.
I got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Tonight, Vice President Harris talks to 60 Minutes about her day-to-day responsibilities in the White House.
What is your role in all of this?
And her expectations for 2024. Plus, a trip to the Crossroads, birthplace of the Delta Blues. 60 Minutes tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
With a great cap comes great responsibility.
Sounds like start of country song.
NCIS Sydney, Tuesday, November 14th on CBS.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So, if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet what you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
2 touchdown catches for DeAndre Hopkins. Last time he had a pair in a game back to October of 2021. Points off of a Desmond Ridder turnover. His 12th giveaway, most in the NFL.
That was very smart.
Falcons special teams is not setting them up well.
No, they went with a little pooch kick. Now that ball is either going to go out of bounds or in the end zone. Don't catch it. Let it go. You can cover it. Make sure it doesn't stay and check in the field of play, but another poor decision.
What's our guys doing now?
Halftime report. Join JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower, and JJ
Probably
Watt
could
for
have
all
been
the
there
latest
today.
NFL scores and highlights. That's all coming up on the Verizon halftime report. So this is 4 of the last 5 possessions.
Should have been there today.
That will start inside their own 15-yard line. Just 68 yards of total offense so far for Atlanta.
Go down there!
First down yardage out across the 35. Good block by the former Titan, Jonnu Smith.
Ridder seems to have, Jake, easy speed. It doesn't look like he's going fast, but he opens up those long strides. It's a great run-through block by Jonnu Smith, and Ridder ball in the proper hand toward the boundary on the outside. Good job, good pickup. Nice call by Arthur Smith, 21 yards there.
The line moved, the football did not.
This offense has been their own worst enemy.
False start. Offense number 63. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Special teams has not set them up in good field position. They've got penalty now here on first down. They took a sack on second down when they didn't have to early in the game. That led to a punt. Then they fumbled the ball on the last possession, leads to a touchdown. They're just hurting themselves.
First and 15. complete, looking for London. And it was Christian Fulton who struggled a bit a couple of weeks ago before the bye in London. Makes the play there.
Yeah, he's a guy, I think he's pressing a little bit too much just in the season because he's a very good player. This guy who's been an excellent corner for them in the past. Nice play there.
He did a great job turning his head.
Right,
so that with all the contact,
exactly right,
he doesn't get called for defensive pass interference.
Puts in motion, Patterson in the backfield. Ritter under duress, and he's sacked for the third time. Jack Gibbons, second-year man out of Minnesota, got there.
With all the talk about blitzing Will Levis, that blitz right there got Ritter, a young player, just as much. Now the officials are huddled. Are they going to call illegal contact down the field? It just seems like they make this call down the field. A lot of times when there are sacks on the quarterback and the discussion,
there's no foul on the corner as the quarterback is on the ground.
Quarterback's going down.
Loss of 9.
Nice job by Shane Bowen dialing up the blitz, though. Trying to confuse. We got to remember, Desmond Ritter is still a young quarterback as well. Only played 4 games last year and then playing this year.
12 start.
Yeah. His first time as a starter this season. You want to confuse the picture. Make him not be comfortable.
Guys who are uncomfortable, guys trying to block Jeffrey Simmons.
Crossing route underneath. And about a yard short.
No, that's 10 yards short.
10 yards short. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Good job by this defense. Understanding they got him backed up, let him catch the ball in front of you, and then rally to the ball and cause another 4th down.
If there was any concern about a letdown with the trade of Kevin Byard from this defensive unit, they have responded well and responded in a way that would make Byard proud.
That's a really good point, Ben. But at the end of the day, whether you're coaching the players, your job is to go out there and win. And your job is to perform, and you're going to be judged individually.
Their leader and longtime captain traded to Philadelphia this week. The guys have rallied in their first game without him. Return here for Eric Garror. Pounded at the 22-yard line, a 52-yard punt. 9 on the return, and we'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
Just have everything. We have your thing.
DeAndre Hopkins now with a catch in every game he has played in his career, 152 of those games. And it's a 2-touchdown game for D-Hop today, hauling him in from 47 yards out and 11.
In my notes, one of the things I wrote for this Atlanta defense was take D-Hop away. Make Levis go to his second, third options. They have not been able to do that.
They got 3:17 to work with 3 timeouts. Here to close out the first half. Hopkins will run with it. Atlanta, by the way, will get the kickoff to start the third quarter. That's Caden Ellis, who was hurt earlier, back in the ballgame to make the play. We have still not seen the return of Grady Jarrett, who went out early with the injury. LaCale London, the guy who was on the practice squad a couple of weeks ago.
Get in there.
A big boost for them.
Come on, Calais. Big play.
No, Cam, 53.
Henry slashes back to the inside, and he's got the first down.
You could hear Will Levis there canning that play, going to their second run play, looking at what the defense and their alignment is, and they're trying to get him in the right run play and get a first down. Nice job by the rookie quarterback.
9 carries, 39 yards. From Derrick Henry here in the first half.
Got 9 guys in the box.
Is he going to let this go to the 2-minute warning here? Yes.
So Daniels, would that be Jack?
Tennessee.
Just sit here, take
nice
it easy.
Reference. 2-minute warning in Nashville.
Your first home sees a lot of firsts. From first loves to first steps. Sure, it can be a handful at times, keeping you up at night.
Come on now.
But with help from the Home Depot, thank you very much, you'll find the confidence to create the first place you call your own. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Popeye's new sweet and spicy wings don't make sense. Marinated and tossed in a blend of chili, garlic, and ginger, as sweet as they are spicy.
Speaking of flavor, order a Cajun-style turkey at your local Popeyes this holiday season.
You know when you have those moments, that time to reflect, to be like, wow, what did I do to get here? Right, work. You worked hard, and it's time for a bank that'll work hard for you. Everbank brings security and a guarantee that you'll earn a yield in the top 5% of competitive accounts. Going got you where you want to be. We're the partners for your next move. Everbank. Advantage you.
Ice cold Corona, right here. Nice pass. Nice catch. Guy's got an arm. Fresh cut lines here. Ice cold Corona.
Subway presents Rise Above the Rest. Let's take a look at this week's standout plays.
In Week 5, the Raiders earned a comeback win over the Packers. Linebacker Robert Spillane helped keep it close with 2 picks. And in the fourth quarter, running back Josh Jacobs followed a key block by fullback Jacob Johnson to score the game-winning touchdown.
Now with freshly sliced meat, Subway's new Daily Heroes also rise above the rest. Don't miss out on the action. Try a new Subway Daily Hero today.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. And by Corona Extra. Live La Vida Más Fina.
So much history at the RCA Studios here at the country music capital of the world.
I'll put that bitch on.
Don't forget, coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report, JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach JJ Watt, all the latest scores and highlights. That's coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. They'll be rocking back in the studio, or maybe boot scoot boogie in a little bit. 2-minute drill here for Tennessee with a 14-3 lead. Levis.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
They had Chris Moore and Nick Akine Westbrook in the slot over there, and they just cleared out the area, and it was so wide open, a little bit off target, but obviously a play that Okonkwo knows that he has to catch, and he's starting to turn and run upfield as that ball's hitting his hand.
That's what he was thinking.
And then it's on the ground. Oh, yeah.
James, he was just thinking, oh, I'm wide open here. I got lots of room to run.
We had noticed that DeAndre Hopkins and Traylon Burks were on the sideline, and I just knew that they were going to try and clear it out.
Hopkins is not on the sideline anymore. He's out there. So's Burks.
Now you call a timeout if you're Atlanta here. Try and be aggressive and get this ball back.
Yeah, we got to get another field goal.
So you dial up those shot plays, you practice them, you walk to them, you get the look that you want, and then just
Yeah, because you catch that ball, you're already down in field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now,
see, you're always thinking field goals. I'm thinking touchdowns.
Well, now you're a play away from giving the ball back to Atlanta because of that drop.
But with your punter, you can put it inside the 10.
So Atlanta will have 2 timeouts left. Tennessee still with the 3. 3rd down and 8. Will Levis, 10 for 50 and 113 yards. His 2 touchdowns, by the way, does match the Ryan Tannehill total through the first 6 games of the season.
And Brewer hasn't put the ball down on a knee at all. Starting center.
Now let's
take that back. Who are they attending to?
Chris Hubbard.
Chris Hubbard,
the right tackle.
Sorry about that.
You're right, though, Jay. There hasn't been a pass in harm's way, really.
No, he has seen it well. He's been decisive. He's thrown the ball well. Even a couple of the incompletions were good balls. I've just been very impressed with the way he's handled this situation and the throws that he's made.
The 7th different rookie to start this year. It's the 2nd time in 3 years. So if you're thinking, well, there's a lot of rookies lately starting in the NFL.
You're right.
You're right, because that had never happened before. That many rookies starting through the first half of the season. So 3rd down and 8, 1:49 to go in the half.
Henry Hopkins has been the receiver that Will Levis has looked to. They got him inside the trick formation tight.
9 guys on the line of scrimmage. It looks like they're going to come after Will Levis right here.
Levis drops it off for a control, and he is hit immediately and thrown back to the original line of scrimmage, and it is 4th down.
That is screen called, but Okonkwo got outside the screen where his protection was going to be. They're going to release some offensive linemen. Those offensive linemen are still inside, and the defender comes from the outside, no gain.
Big tackle by Okudah. That's a huge play for this Atlanta team that's really struggled so far to do anything offensively. Now they get a stop after the big drop by Okonkwo, and they're going to get the ball back and try to do something here before halftime.
Scotty Miller is back to receive the punt. So with the dropped pass, you're talking about a 30-yard difference
Scotty.
from where they could have been to where they are kicking it away right
fucked
now.
up all day. Let's do something.
Could be huge for the Falcons with an outstanding kicker. Miller going to let that bounce in front of him, and it will be down inside the 15, goes out of bounds after a 55-yard kick. And now 1 timeout remaining for Atlanta, minute and a half to go.
This has been the story of the year for Desmond Ridder. It's turning the ball over. 3 receptions 2 weeks ago, 3 fumbles last week. And he plays really well. You're really confident of it, and all of a sudden, that one wasn't on him. He gets hit right there. The one going in when he went in to score, that one was really tough. And then there's the fumble today. He just has to learn how precious that ball is. You have to protect that ball. You can't turn the ball over in the NFL and win.
Ridder 8 for 12, 71 yards passing here in the first half. Moves Robinson into the slot left. Ridder.
Oh my God.
Inside the 5. Arden Key got after him.
Jay, when you have interception, turnover issues, you will hold the ball a little longer than you should. There's a lot of pressure on him right here.
Yeah, watch as they're coming through. The ability to make the play, get off, a nice wrap by Arden Key. You get the pressure first, and then Arden Key wraps off of it. It's like a nice design defensively, but the inability to get rid of the ball. And then now you're Mike Vrabel, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be aggressive now. I'm going to call timeout. I got you backed up all the way inside your 5-yard line. And I'm thinking about getting the ball back myself now.
So he will stop it with a timeout. 1:23 to go. 2 timeouts remaining. As the 2 coaches go back and forth. 10 years an assistant, Arthur Smith here at Tennessee. Now the head coach on the other side. Robinson out to the 4. Hit by Alshire.
And another timeout by Mike Vrabel.
He'll play this game even on the next down so that he'll have, once they punt the ball away, they don't get a first down, they'll have a minute to play with, probably somewhere around midfield.
You got to think that Will Levis, he just started in this role as the starter this last week, and he hasn't had a whole lot of time to run, hurry up. So they get this ball back.
And they will. Defense swarming, and it's 4th down.
Well, Jay, you talked about this in our production meeting. When Bijan Robinson gets the ball, 89% of the time, he's running outside the tackle. So his aiming point is right at the hip of the tight end. He's aiming there, and this Titans unit goes exactly where he's going, and also the pursuit from the backside so that he can't have the cutback.
Yeah, we talked to Shane Bowen. He said we have to set edges and not allow them to get that outside zone outside and allow his athleticism and his tight defense defense is doing a great job so far.
Big moment here for Eric Guerra. Remember, they've had issues on punt return. Called up off the practice squad. He's appearing in just his second game.
We got to get to halftime. We need a break right here. We need a muff punt. Maybe a muff.
Not a bad time for a fair catch here. If we give the kid back here.
That's a good one to return.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. He's got some room. Slips and falls down, gets back on his feet, and wrapped up at the 43-yard line. So a short field here. No timeouts remaining for Tennessee. $1:02 to go.
Now when he comes inside, they're going, let me look at your shoes. What shoes are you wearing? He says, well, I've been on the practice squad. I haven't been able to afford a new pair of shoes yet.
But you got to be smart now. Beth, you mentioned it. No timeouts. That's okay. You still have a minute and 2 seconds. You can throw the ball in the middle.
You've got a lot of time.
Lots of time. All you need is really 10 yards to get yourself, 6-7 yards to get yourself into field goal range, and then trying to be aggressive going forward.
And those 3 receivers to the side, you can work the inside with that alignment.
Get DeAndre Hopkins soloed up at the bottom.
DeAndre flinched.
Falcons quick to point out that they thought the Titans moved first as the whistle blows the play.
Start. Number 8, offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's on the quarterback.
I'm just saying he had too much movement as he's in there barking, trying to draw him off sides. And I don't really know about all that movement right there. Let's get up and let's run our play. And let's allow our rookie quarterback to process.
You also know that the defensive line is getting ready to tee off on you.
Damn, CeeDee Lamb's already got 100-something yards.
Normally going 1, that time he was trying to extend the snap maybe to 3, and he just used a little bit too much body emphasis.
Back out to the 48-yard line.
Minnesota doing Green Bay dirty right now.
4 guys coming. Time for Levis to be underthrown.
Good rush. Good rush.
Not a lot of commitment on that throw right there, Joe.
No, the one thing you can't do, he obviously was getting pressured. You can't take a sack right here. You don't have timeouts, trying to get into field goal range. You can't allow yourself to take a sack.
God, I hate Vrabel's face, dude.
Continue to run.
He's always doing something weird with his face.
Try to find a play where you can get half this yardage back here.
I guess it's like me.
Get into field goal range.
Like, people hate my face, too, I guess. I don't know.
Jay Spears, not so that he can't get out the backfield into the routes.
They drop back into coverage. The throw is low.
Clock runs.
In by Kyle Phillips. They'll hustle to the line after the 8-yard gain. 3rd down and 7.
Trying to get in field goal range.
Still need about 5 more yards to give Nick Foles a good opportunity.
Levis going for more.
Interception.
And it's 4th down.
You gotta get your head around.
A little aggressive there. I don't think they kicked this field goal here.
That was a good time to go for it.
58-yard field goal. I think they're going to punt it, and I think Will Levis was a little aggressive right there going for that. If you pick up 4 or 5 yards, now you can kick that field goal.
So the ball back to Atlanta with 1 timeout and 35 seconds to go.
I think they were trying to bait a pass interference call.
Penalty that Reds had, and just didn't negotiate that. Hurry up the period very well.
Miller will let it go. And it's down inside the 10. Yeah, they started off that drive in Atlanta territory and ended up going backwards.
Yeah, a missed opportunity. And it's kind of what we talked about, though. He hasn't had a lot of time to run 2 minutes, to be comfortable with all these things. You're throwing so much at him because as the 3rd quarterback, he was getting no reps with the offense. He's not able to go on there. So this last week and a half has been, taking everything in, all the offense, trying to process everything. Hey, here's what we're going to do at the beginning of the game. Here's what our opening script is going to be. And then you get things like 2 minutes, and you haven't had a lot of time on pass yet to be comfortable with that.
I we bought him a little more time.
He's not my first quarterback in the league to not negotiate a 2-minute drill to perfection.
All right, we're going to do something different with the stream when I get back.
For the first half.
I'm going to go in for a second. I'll be right back.
2 touchdown throws for Will Levis in his
I'll let the Madden simulation keep going right now.
14-3 lead for Tennessee over Atlanta. Halftime is next. After After these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Oh, Shawnee, what's going on here? I just really want that new iPhone 15 Pro. This one sounds right. You're talking about this one, right? Gold titanium? You know, maybe the old shake and steel isn't your best plan. Switch to Verizon, and you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro on them. Really? And on a network you can rely on. It's for you. It's not an iPhone. Happy birthday.
Get iPhone 15 Pro, Apple TV 4K, and 6 months of Apple One. All three on us. Only on Verizon.
Yo! A new Amazing Race, Wednesday, 9:30, 8:30 Central on CBS.
You can't help but remember what was here. What's gone. We're people. We just happen to be homeless. If I can recharge and renew them for a few hours, then I've done what God's called me to do.
We all need each other. There's a lot going on in this world right now. Whether it's good or bad, we all need each other.
Pick your numbers, or your numbers can pick you. Cash 3 and Cash 4, only from the Tennessee Lottery.
Honda's hybrid game is strong with the Honda Accord Hybrid and the CR-V Hybrid on the field starting at just $32,895. Honda Hybrids never need to be plugged in. The onboard system charges the battery for you. Go further with hybrid.
HDMI 2.